Hi folks, this is Alan Funk from Alan Funk Illustration. Today I will be doing the rest of the Substance fan art. Again, I am using copic markers to start with. I'll tune it up with details with pencil crayons and watercolor paint, as you'll see later on in the video. I also wanted to talk about my processes regarding fan art and what I decide to do with fan art. What I don't like to do with fan art is just do like a screenshot version of something directly from a film or a show and just do it as like a photocopier and just do it that way. I started the composition with the initial stages of both Sue and Elizabeth Sparkle in their aerobics, where this is their earliest, healthiest stages of both versions of themselves. In this composition, they're both directly staring at each other, metaphorically speaking, which ends up devolving into envy, resentment, anger, and total destruction. This stage, I'm showing her age more, Elizabeth Sparkle age more, whereas in the other version, I had Sue being violently angry and then losing her teeth as a form of deterioration of her body. Like, there are a few times I use reference for portraits, and in this case, it's valid to sort of use some form of reference to justify to get like likenesses, like things like that. But some things I keep in mind when I sort of do my own art is like how the shading and the lighting goes, and sometimes I determine, and I look at multiple references, because sometimes I don't get like the exact image that I want, that I'm having in my head, what I want them to do. So I use, constructive determination of where the lighting will go. But also, even if you are doing like, say a portrait of something, as long as you play with the medium, it will still, feel like you, and it won't feel like copying as much if you do have to do a reference, because you do need them to get likenesses and so forth. So there's nothing wrong with using references that say. I just don't want to use an exact specific like scene or screenshot taken out of context and just merge too much together. It's fine if you're doing maybe like portrait kind of things, but as I said earlier, but sometimes some things can get really tricky when you want to do like turnaround things and play around with lighting. When I was drawing one of the final versions of A Monstro Lizzo Sue, I wanted to show like both the top head and the face attached to her back, looking at the viewer. I couldn't find any concept art or turnarounds that had like both of the heads, and I did have to take some artistic liberties, and I probably was overthinking this a little bit too much, but I really wanted to express and show the body horror aspect of this creature. You normally just in the film just see like the front versions of it, but I wanted to show both the front and the back, and which was like really challenging in terms of like researching, but it was interesting nonetheless. Sometimes it's good to like, you know, if you had like an action figure or you see people cosplay, can give you those kind of ideas. Anyway, this is the final results of what the Substance fan art looks like. I'll be doing comic artwork for a project for 2025 that I'm really excited to do, and I will update you folks on what I'll be doing regarding writing and drawing with it as well. I'll keep you updated with concept art and further developments. Thank you for watching and have a great rest of your day.